Alright, just another day in Salt Lake City. Probably gonna be hot again. But today we got another energy drink review. We're working with the Bang, another Bang today. The Purple Haze. We got a tough week ahead of us. So we're trying to get some good energy. We know I'm pretty sure I'll probably do my research again, but I'm pretty sure these have 300 milligrams of caffeine. We got no fruit juice, no calories, no added sugars, carbonated water, citric acid, caffeine, natural and artificial flavors, sodium benzoate, potassium citrate, tartaric acid, essential amino acids, sucralose, potassium phosphate, ascorbic acid, acesulfame potassium, potassium sorbate, magnesium chloride, calcium disodium etta, niacinamide, pyridoxine hydrochloride, CoQ10, I almost forgot, and methylcobalamin. Like I said, I think it has 300 milligrams of caffeine. It's almost frozen. We're going to try to freeze it up a little bit more to make sure. But it looks pretty frozen already. Yeah, over here you can see this is what we've drank already. Those are the energy drinks we've already had. Because we're running out of space. So the ones that I drank already and reviewed be over there. And the ones that I still need to review are over here. There's two in the back. These two that I think I may have. I didn't review them correctly, so I'm keeping them there to remind myself I need to buy another one to review it again. But in any event, we're gonna do the Bang Purple Haze. Should be nice. All right, looks like we bit off a little bit more than we can chew. We froze it a little bit too solid, so it's sort of frozen all the way. We verified that it has 300 milligrams of caffeine, but we'll see what happens when we try to open this up. All right. Well, that was rough. So as you might have heard, it sort of exploded. Try to drink as much of it as I can. Yeah, about 5 minutes, 10 minutes too much. We would have got it. We would have had it perfect, but hey, we're gonna have to push through here. My initial thoughts, because I just drank a lot of that. The taste is okay. It's got a sort of a powerful sort of taste. I think I've tasted it before. I think it actually is an old flavor. My favorite Bang flavor is the rainbow unicorn. That's my favorite Bang flavor. And this sort of reminds me of that flavor. But doesn't taste like that one. It just reminds me of that flavor. So it has that sort of carnival, potpourri, fiesta, multi-flavored, colorful burst of flavor sort of thing. Obviously, it's coming from the artificial flavors, because it doesn't have any juice, no fruit juice. So it's gotta be coming from the artificial flavors. But it packs a lot of flavor. So you'll be tasting something for sure. So that's my initial thoughts. Yeah. Sort of doesn't taste bad. Of course, I wish I didn't freeze it so much. I probably could taste a little bit more. But I'm sort of giving it the benefit of the doubt. So I'm going to sort of grade it a little higher than I normally would had it not been frozen and it tasted like this. But, I mean, to me, I'm surprised that I'm still getting the taste with it freezing the way it froze. So it still tastes good. The problem with these energy drinks is that they have 0 calories. But, wasn't, 0 calories and no fruit juice. With a few bad ingredients too. But when come to think about it, it's just the artificial flavors and maybe the preservatives. Everything else looks like vitamins and amino acids. So it says Purple Haze. It has a little bit of grape in there. To give it that purple flavor. It has a little bit of grape taste. Definitely not as good as the Voodoo grape. And sort of, the more I drink it, the more I feel, and I froze it too, so this is not a good, it shouldn't taste the way it tastes. It tastes, it can sort of taste the chemicals, which is the case with a lot of the Bang drinks, but, this one has a little bit of a higher chemical profile than the Sour Rooes or some other ones that I've tried before. So the more I'm tasting it, I think it's that grape flavor that it has on it going on. It's sort of carrying the chemical flavor out. Yeah, so it's not gonna get a bad grade because it has a good flavor, a decent flavor, and some people like this flavor. Some people like the grape. I would also say it's got sort of strong flavor. It's got a boldness to it. So it's not weak. It's not really. I don't want it. I'll say it's not smooth, but in a good way. Some people, they want to taste the drink in every single sip. And sometimes like a juicy, like orange juice or, mango juice, they don't like it because it goes down smooth and it's almost like you're drinking water. This one, you won't have that situation. You know you're drinking something, you definitely know you're drinking an energy drink. It has decent flavor. But personally, I can sort of just taste that aftertaste, sort of that chemical taste. Not necessarily a Red Bull flavor, but a little bit of that too. But just sort of, I can sort of taste the chemicals in it. But it's not bad. It's not bad. We're gonna have to go with a B minus on this one. Yeah, solid B minus. If I didn't freeze it so badly, I think I would still give it a B minus. So I think it just falls on a B minus. I don't think freezing it really, it didn't water it down. So, it doesn't taste watered down. So, I mean, if I didn't freeze it, it might even taste worse. So it's kind of good that I froze it. Because I can still taste the boldness to it. So you know, it's a strong drink. So you know, I would say, you know, some of y'all might like it, but for me, B minus. Yeah, that's about it. Don't want to make the video too long. Yeah, and as you can see, these videos are live, man. So that was a rough intro.